Morning, Keystone Church. We came to Japan in January. When we got here, the place was covered in snow, and so for every morning we had to get up and shovel our snow so that we had a place to park. And then when we moved into our house, we learned about sorting trash in Japan. And because it's a small island, we learned that we had to sort our trash into a bunch of different ways. And so we just want to show you one of the obstacles that we go through every day when it comes to throwing away trash.
Well, here's a little bit of an explanation. First of all, if you're not sure, or before you ever get started, you should read what we call the Gomi Bible. And Gomi is the Japanese word for trash. So you would read this entire booklet, or at least look through it and examine the pictures, and find out which trash goes on which days, and you would know how to throw it away. Next, you would look at the Gomi calendar, and you would find out what days to throw away which items. And we would go on this particular day to our Gomi station outside. We don't have a trash can outside, we have a station in our neighborhood, and take our specially marked bags of trash that we have to pay for. They're kind of a special bag. On certain days we use these special bags. And we would put them in the Gomi station before 8:30 in the morning, but not the night before. So you have to make sure that you don't put them out there too early but not too late, because we don't want the crows to get to the trash. Now, let's say we've enjoyed something in a plastic bottle to drink, and after we finish drinking it, we would take the, let's say we had a little bit left, we can't throw that away. You would dump the liquid out of the bottle, and then after you finish dumping the liquid out of the bottle, you would have to take it and rinse it out really good, actually so that it's mostly clean. For the sake of time, I won't do all of that, but I would have to rinse and clean all of this out and leave it here to dry. After it's finished drying, I would take the cap and peel this plastic off of the bottle, and take these two items, which are considered plastic. This is plastic too, but it's a different kind, and throw these plastics in what we call our plastic trash can. And I would take this bottle after it's dried and clean and throw it away in the recyclable bottles down here at the bottom. So let's put that in there. Now let's say we had some spaghetti for supper, and we found this nice American spaghetti sauce. So we would rinse this bottle out and clean it and let it dry. After it's clean and dry, we'd remove the label. The label would go in what we call the burnable trash, which is right here. So I would put the label in there. I would of course put the glass bottle into the recyclables, and the lid would go in what we call non-burnables. And so I would put the lid here in the non-burnables, which are only can be disposed of twice a month. So that's what we would do with that. Now let's say we had some juice in a paper carton. After I finished with this carton, I would wash and clean it out, of course, and let it dry thoroughly. And once it's dry, I would then cut the bottle open and make it flat like this. And we would collect all of these for maybe a week or so. And where would we throw these away? Well, nowhere here. We would take them and wrap string around them and take them to the grocery store and dispose of them in a receptacle there at the grocery store, along with meat trays. That's what we have to do with those, and cardboard boxes. So those kind of things we can't even throw away here in our neighborhood. We have other things like this. If you wanted to throw these poles away, well, you'd have to wait for non-burnable day twice a month and put them in the specially marked non-burnable bags. So as you can see, trash is a big deal. We spend a lot of time doing our trash, but we just hope that maybe through this example you guys will, next time you're throwing things away very easily, that you'll think to pray for us here in Japan.